Everybody, Mtn Grandma here. Today I'm making strawberry hibiscus jello. So a combination of jello and herbal tea. Can't beat that. We're starting with 3 boxes of the small jello mixes, and I chose the strawberry flavor. Now you could choose any flavor that you wanted, depending on what herbal tea you plan on including in your jello. And you also want to make sure that you measure out how many cups fit into your mold. You don't want it to be filled all the way to the top, but you also don't want it to be like half full or too empty, because it makes the jello more difficult to pull out of that mold. So be sure to check on that. And we're starting here with these 3 boxes emptied into this Pyrex dish for easy pouring. And then to that, I'm going to be adding in 3 cups of boiling water as per the package instructions. You don't make any changes to your instructions at this point. So however many boxes, follow the instructions for adding the boiling water. Once you get that added in there, you just want to make sure that you stir it up until the jello is completely dissolved. And by the way, this is for the Jello in July collaboration. Check out the description box for more details down below. I'm co-hosting this with Tina over at Life in the Piedmont. All right, now for every cup of boiling water, you add in 3/4 a cup of your cooled herbal tea. So I've got my hibiscus tea here, and I'm adding in 2 1/4 cups. I've got this mold. I'm going to go ahead and pour this in here.
Jello. Are you making jello? I'm making jello. I like jello.
Just part way. We're going to put this in the fridge.
Are there strawberries?
You do not have to have your jello with the strawberries separate from the other jello. I was just afraid that it would sink. I make soap, guys. So like when I make soap and I'm adding things, I'm conscious of what's going to sink, what's going to float. And I want it to be kind of evenly distributed. So I don't know that this was a great idea. You don't have to do it. Also, I want to point out, after you do this, put it in the refrigerator, and you want to let it set like overnight. You want it to be a very firm set jello before you remove it from the mold. And when you go to remove it from the mold, you want to loosen it around the top of the mold that you're using with a spatula. You can run it under hot water, the spatula, to kind of help that releasing of it. Now, in the book that I have a jello book. It said to spray the mold with like a cooking spray, which I did. And, true speak here. I'm not sure that I would suggest anybody else do that. I think it probably would have released on its own. But if you notice, you're getting a little bit of refracted light, but you can also kind of see there's some white on there from that cooking spray. So it's kind of a bummer. Don't do what I did. It was still good, but still, I didn't like that. All right, and here it is. I took it out of the refrigerator, and you can see it does have a very firm set to it. And remember, that's because you reduced some of the amount of the herbal tea, like that would be your cold liquid that you add in when you're making this. And you don't have to use a mold. I just love this flower mold, and I thought it would be beautiful for a strawberry hibiscus jello. So I thought I would use that one. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. And listen, this is an open collaboration. We are looking forward to seeing all kinds of great jello videos throughout the month of July, both jello gelatin and even jello pudding. There's going to be lots of great stuff. I've got a link to the playlist down below in the description box. And if you're a content creator, I hope you'll make a video for this. And to all of my subscribers, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Until I do, everybody, keep your joy, folks.